Hey everybody, it's Amanda. I'm really super excited. It's been so long, or it feels like it's been so long, since I have sat at the desk and stuffed our cash wallets. I have my cash here. I also wanted to introduce my budget binder, but really it's not ready yet, and it's huge. I mean, it takes up the whole desk. So, I thought that I would take our sheet out and I would just create more room on this desk. However, I did want to mention going forward that I'm hoping to do this weekly because life has been really super busy, and I'm not going to lie to you, I am beyond thankful that we made it to the weekend. Really, really thankful. Because things have been crazy busy. I don't know if you're new to my channel, but I work 2 jobs. My husband picked up more hours at a seasonal job, and it's looking like there may be a future job on the horizons for him as well. I will say ahead of time, this is not a cash stuffing of my bills. I do track all of my bills, my space rent, my utilities, water, sewage, garbage, electric, all of my car insurance, home insurance, phones, all of those things in this bill payment tracker book. And I'm doing things a little differently as we end 2025 and we're moving into 2026 because of the fact that I need to work on the things that I'm struggling with my budget. And that is my cash wallets, my sinking funds, my savings challenges, and all the things. Bills are always first. Always first. So if you're not paying your bills first, and you doing all this won't matter because this comes first. So bills always get taken care of when paydays happen, and I have been tracking my bills for quite some time in this bill payment tracker book. And I do have lots and lots and lots of videos about my lot rent, my utilities, my car insurance, my phones, all the things, house insurance. But this is what I need to work on. So we're going to be working on wallet stuffing. We're going to work on our sinking funds. We're going to be working on doing some savings for our future selves because life is always lifing. Okay? But I'm so unbelievably happy to get this started again. It's been a minute. I am going forward, going to likely write in pencil because I don't want to use my whiteout. I don't want to have to. It's a pain in the butt. Especially the ones that you have to drag across with the tape. They always have a problem. Always. Okay, there was like one that I used that was Bic brand, and it was the best one, but I'm not going to pay like $12 for 4 of them. That's crazy pants. So we'll go over how I do my tracking of my wallets and all the things. These wallets are empty since last week because Amanda's been busy. Amanda's been busy, Jordan's been busy, and all the things, and I actually don't think he has a single dollar in here. I don't have a single dollar. What am I talking about? This is his. Mine is the pink one, his is the black one. This really works for both of us, and it keeps us on track. So, let's start with Jordan. And mind you, you don't have to like all of our categories. These work for us. And we're grown adults who work and all the things. So we pick our categories. first, we're going to write his name up here. So Jordan. And Jordan is starting with food. And then next will be fuel. And then sodas. He hasn't actually been drinking a lot of soda, but he's been getting packs of water, which is much better. If you guys don't know, we do a lot of driving and traveling in our vehicles, and so we're not always at home. We don't have at-home jobs. We work customer service, retail, food, clinic jobs. So next will be personal, and then date night, and then hobbies, and then next is going to be oh shit, because things happen. And then we're going to go over to me, and we'll write in my categories. So groceries, okay, fuel, family. Family is my kids, stuff we do as a family, pretty self-explanatory. Next is going to be household. Okay. And then pet supplies. And then hobbies. Personal. And then oh shit. Okay. So that is everything for that. Let's go ahead and start with Jordan's wallet, because he gets the smaller amount than I do. But before we do that, we need to count our cash, because I forgot. We've got our calculator here. People love it when I do it this way. So we have 100 plus 20, 40, 60 plus 60. Let's go ahead and try to be a little more organized. Then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 plus 55. 1, 2, 3, and 4 plus 4. So we have $279, which will put our income as $279. Now this will not be our set amount going forward every single week. I added the 100 in for a special reason, and I'll explain why. So let's start with Jordan's food money, because he does work out of town and life happens. Sometimes you may need food and or a snack or something, and he was doing really good without having food money because I was packing his food and all the things. I'm still packing the food, but from time to time he will want to stop or, you know, go to a store of some sort, whatever he may want. Okay, so food is gonna get, it was budgeted 10, and then fuel is gonna be 35 for the week. We are driving 2 vehicles. We have the little car and we have the van. He is driving the little car currently, just because it's a little bit more fuel efficient. And then I'm driving Big Bertha. Okay. So he's going to be getting $35 for gas. And I will say ahead of time, just to make this easier, I did put in some extra gas in both the van and the car, so that way we can adequately see how much we actually spend every single week. So this may change, may be up, it may not be as much. It just depends, okay? Sodas, we are budgeting $6 in, just because I am going about it with the cost of a big case of water. It's always good, especially during the winter time, to travel with snacks and drinks in your car no matter what, because you don't know what's going to happen. You can't guarantee with snow and ice and fog and all the things that you won't need something in your car. I've been there personally too many times. So we are going to try to each get some water in both of our vehicles and some little snacky things. Next is going to be personal, and my personal, his personal, my hobbies and his hobbies will match. So he's going to get $5 for personal. And then date night used to be, oh, I did put it as $10. So $10 will get us into movie night. Most of our area, no matter what theater you go to, they have $5 or $10 movie night. We try to go to the $5 day, even though there's like a late night $10 deal, but we really try to go for the $5 movie nights. So this will at least be a date night per week, because I feel like it's really important, no matter how long you've been in a relationship with someone, to have one night, especially when you have kids and you're working all the time, and you're getting a little burnt and you need to do something. That's me. Next for him is going to be hobbies, and that's going to get $5. Okay. And then next is going to be oh shit, and that's going to get $5 as well. So anything that Jordan does not spend in in categories like food and sodas will specifically go to Costco. Same with my grocery and my household envelopes, just because we want to be able to go to Costco. And I have a sinking fund for that, and you'll see that, and you can go back and look at previous videos. So he is all stuffed. Now he gets to choose how he wants to spend his money. So I'm going to go ahead and put that aside and give that to him when he is ready for it. Next is going to be Mama. That's me. And I have $145 that I am going to need for groceries and all the things. And the reason I'm giving myself the extra 100 is because we know winter is coming, right? We're in winter. Right? So if it is to snow, we have severe fog, we have ice. I don't want to be without certain things. So we're going to be still working on stocking up some things. And I am going to revamp the freezer, because I'm running low on some things. And we like to have a stocked freezer. So that's going to get, whoop, don't flip over. This is going to get $145. I did plan on that just because I knew that it was going to come no matter what, and all the things. Whether we do or do not get snow and ice soon, I want to be prepared. Okay. Next is my fuel money. I am giving myself $15 because my car is full. I have been doing so good at replacing my gas when I'm done doing my DoorDash day. I've been doing good. And whether it's at the beginning of the week or the midweek, and even if it's only a half a day of door dashing, I still feel pretty confident that I've been doing really good at stacking up my fuel cash. Okay? So, very proud of myself for that. Because sometimes when you go out and do DoorDash, even if it's only the one day a week, or half day a week. I can't even call it a whole day because it's a half day. Sometimes I forget and I'm like, oh, I don't really need any more gas, and then I need the gas. So, starting myself out with $15 because I have more fuel than the little car. Okay. Next is going to be family. Family is kids and stuff we do together as a family. And that is going to consistently get $10 because we have found that nothing is cheap when you're a family of many. More than one, okay? $10 feels like I'm being cheap. But at the same time, $10 is $40 a month. We can figure out something to do with $10 a week. Or we just have to wait and save it up. Because all of these things can become sinking funds in themselves to roll over the money. Maybe I don't pull the money. I say, well, I'm saving for the family to go to do X, Y, and Z. Maybe we want to go to a festival. Maybe we want to go on a little trip. Maybe we want to go do a holiday situation where we have to pay more than $10, okay? So part of this is saving up for things that we want to do. Next is going to be household. Household is going to get $8. That scared me. I'm like, do I have all the ones I need? Yes, I do. I have my cheat sheet over here behind me. But I do have $8 for household. I haven't needed as many household items, mostly because I buy things in big sizes. So if I don't need anything in household, I'll likely roll it over and just keep doing that until we go to something like Costco or the bulk store where I can buy things for cheap. If you guys don't remember, I went to the bulk store and I bought that huge thing of dish soap. I've been working on that puppy almost 6 months now. I mean, this thing is a big thing of dish soap, and it's very concentrated because it's meant for restaurants. So I've been able to add some water to it to make it less syrupy thick, but it works great. Okay. Next is going to be pet supplies. Pets are going to get $10 a week. I have been very blessed to have stocked up on a lot of pet supplies, and even though my little critter situation has been dying out fast because we got some oldies but goodies, you know? We got some aging pets, okay? We don't really need as many crickets every week for Kiwi, our bearded dragon, and we only have one leopard gecko left, and she's the young one. She's the baby. Well, not quite a baby. She's like 2 or 3 years old now. But Banana, Our oldest leopard gecko did pass away, but she was like, I think she was like 7 or 8 when we adopted her, and we've had her almost 6 years. So that's a long time for a reptile. I know that they can live longer, but I don't know what her previous life looked like before us, because she had this whole life before us. But she has passed away, unfortunately, and I've mentioned that a few times. And I'm going to cry if I really get into it, just because she was not really mine. She was my oldest son's. So Hobby's got $5 because Jordan got $5. Next, I am getting personal money. Someone asked me what personal money is. Personal money is anything I want to spend money on. And I can bulk that up because it's meant to be spent. Next is going to be oh shit. And it's getting a 5. So that is everything for my wallet. And now I am completely stuffed, which makes me happy. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Things like groceries, it's going to be all gone by the end of the weekend, likely. I'm not going to lie. It's probably going to be gone. Grocery prices are still really high. Jordan will likely spend his fuel money right away. And all the rest of the stuff is just as needed, when needed, and all the things. So, there should be a grocery video coming up. I've been asked many times by a lovely commenter how soon I was going to do a grocery haul, when I was going to do it, and all the different things. So this is the pre-game for the grocery video coming up. But as always, you can only do what you can. Oh, wait. Before we end the video, I wanted to go over this really quick. So I have my budgeted, which if you take the $100 away, this should be what my budget looks like every single week. It totals out to be $179 a week, which honestly is really not that much for a family with kids and pets and all the things. That's very low, and the reason it is low is because we are low wage earning folks working multiple jobs. Okay, so in that I have my budgeted and then what I spent. So when we come back next week to restuff these, unstuff, restuff, we will go over what we spent and what we will be doing with the unspent money and all the things. But currently, we haven't spent anything. So we're going to leave these blank. Next would be other expenses. So I will admit, I do have a budget for my savings. So members, I'm not going to share the amount because that's for members. It's a very small amount. If you know, you guys, you know. Okay. Next is going to be save day Sunday. And that is getting a budget of $25. And then, do I have anything else on my list for this? Oh, sinking funds. You guys already know this by now if you've watched my videos. My sinking funds weekly should be $60. But if it's less, it's less. This is all variable. If I don't have certain money for certain things, I can't stuff it. But things like groceries, fuel, and And oh shit, should get money every single week, regardless if I have money for anything else. Because we still need food, we still need fuel, and all the things. So, as always, you can only do what you can with what you've got, because it's really all you have to work with. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!